it's cold. I know that's a really weird way to start off this video, but as you can see, I'm wearing a hat finally. And of course the camera's gonna die soon. So again, I was out there trying to pull like the hood scoops and the vents off and little things that, you know, we need and can swap out and other people will need. Things that people buy on the internet all the time. The wind picked up, so I couldn't really film anything because all you'd hear is wind noise. I got a small box of the easy stuff like the grill. We want one of those. We needed a headlight. And I noticed, actually picking through the auto car, it had a bunch of new parts on it because they probably tried to diagnose what was wrong with it doing the easy stuff and then found out, oh, it's head gaskets, well, whatever. So there's like a brand new air filter, a new MAF sensor, a really nice set of brand new ignition coil pack with new plug wires, all NGK stuff, so that's pretty nice. Grab this grill off of the blue manual car, and since our Outback is blue, I wanted to steal this one because it had like the diamonds, or what I call the web grill, and so I scuffed it up and cleaned it with a Scotch-Brite to take off a little bit of clear. Primed it, and now I shot a few coats of black, and I'm just checking for any runs that might be in there. Not too many runs, a couple dents, some little specks I'm not too worried about. I'll let it dry quite a bit, and then we'll shoot some clear on it. All right, it's the next day. The wind has died down quite a bit. It's still really getting cold outside. I think today's high is only supposed to be like 45 or something like that. I am probably not going to work on the diff until I can drag it in here, just because I want to jack it up and do it the right way. I also don't really like using jacks on gravel. Got the coil pack, the old one off, which is actually in pretty good shape too. This one is not that old, so it'll go on the shelf. But this one had like nothing on it, barely any dust on it too. It had to be like new because these fade pretty good too. Anyway, yeah, the thing was like brand new, so I'm gonna throw that in. I also took out the windshield wiper tank because I think those are two pumps right there, and I don't think they work. I don't know if it's an electrical issue to them or if they're just not good anymore, so I'm gonna pull one off of those and see what happens with that. And yeah, let's throw this in here. Alright, not too bad. I was actually able to pull these out with the airbox in the other one, but just putting them in, I didn't want to like bend them in half to try to get them in, so I just took the airbox out. It's much easier to do it that way, and with a little impact, cordless is quick and easy. So I'm gonna throw this back together. We'll see if we can get a washer tube out of one of those things. Okay, I got the airbox back in, and I did a quick startup to make sure that coil pack worked. I didn't really doubt it. Started right up. It actually sounds a little bit better, which sounds weird, but when you rev it up, it used to have a little bit of rev hang, and it would pop pretty good for some reason. And I always thought it was too much fuel, but ever since now that I put this one in, I opened the door a little bit and gave her a couple good revs. It seems to be smelling less fuel-y. However, I was taking this light out, this corner light, and there's a screw there, but this is what it looks like. This little tab goes into this corner light to hold it in here because there's just two plugs that it slides into, and it broke. They must have tried to repair it once before with like J&B weld. I don't have a tube of it, I only have the hardener. So I did the next best. What I have is Gorilla Glue, gooped a bunch on there, got it kind of close where it's supposed to go. Hopefully it'll dry soonish. It says it sets up in like 30. Oh no, sets up anywhere between 1.5 to 2 hours, and then 24 hours to cure. Well, I don't have 24 hours, so in about an hour I'm gonna just be gentle with it and put it in there and pray that it holds it in there. I don't want to go chasing a broken corner light on the highway. I checked The other one's in the yard too. One of them is broken as well and hanging out, and the other one has a cracked tab as well. So that must be a common thing with those. Bad design, I'm guessing. Yeah, here's the new grill as well. Popped in nice and easy. I think it looks pretty dang good. Kind of hard to tell out here, but yeah, I like that webbed WRX looking kind of grill with the diamonds instead of the just straight pieces like that. Alright, so I got the crap put back together. Sadly, like, I fiddled with the tab on there with the Gorilla Glue and it seemed pretty stiff, and then when I went to go put it in, I noticed that you kind of gotta like put them both in at the same time, if that makes sense, but the tab has to go up onto that light and then both kind of put in place, and in doing so it kind of gooeyed off, and so I stuck it back the best I could and screwed it on there hoping it would set it, and then it seems to be on there pretty tight, so I don't think it's gonna fall off, but I will definitely check the Gorilla Glue tomorrow to see if it's set up. But it looks pretty sharp with, you know, 2 new crystal clear headlights and not a shattered one, and this new nice black grail. Looking good. Yeah, don't know how many people will actually see this, but if you still need parts for a GC8 body style Impreza Sport, many of these things are already going. So yeah, if you need parts, you need to message me quick, because I didn't expect them to part out this quickly, but I'm getting lots of messages in the last couple days, so hit me up. Yeah, I didn't get a whole lot that I had planned done. I have a lot of people inquiring me about parts off those Outbacks Thursday, and I was supposed to run all the way to Anago, which is a town about 45 minutes, almost 50 minutes away from Wausau. And I figured, you know, it's not snowing yet, it is a little cold. This is probably going to be the last drive for the year on the BRZ, so I threw some gas in it, and I took a couple back roads just to get some curves in, and yeah, now we're on our way back, and I'm on a very boring road that's basically just straight. If anybody knows the area, this is Highway 64. There's about 2 turns on it, and that's about it.
His music is saying,
no, I shouldn't show that. I am speeding.
But in a really beautiful way.
Yeah.
It's like cute.
This will probably be the BRZ's last ride for the year.
This feeling like,
and then we'll, I might even go get a wash tonight and put the cover on it and store it away. So I guess we'll see.
It speaks to people.
Pretty good. Whatever, I gotta mix it. Things together finally.
Saturday reassembly.
incarnation. Oh, is that flashlight?
Yeah, this
Oh, it's on
shit
the
was just
engine.
sitting on the engine block.
Doesn't feel like it's in there. Nope. There you go.
Oh, there's.
And we were kind of an important piece too.
Unless you're Tyler Cater Henry 2.5, 3 years ago, who snapped the bolt and just said, man. That's an old school.
Bro, is that one fully torqued yet?
What's that?
Fully torqued?
This one?
Yeah.
Bullet.
I have it small.
Some of these towels. Mirror towel.
The shit in there.
Super engine.